Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, we will explain the programming for spaceship travel. But first, let me introduce my group members. First is Siti Aisyah binti Zainal, metric number 1190909. Her role is as a leader and code designer 1. Next is Siti Aisyah binti Ahmad Wizam, metric number 1190953. My role is as a writer and a code designer too. This is the question that we need to solve. The spaceship travels from Earth in a straight line at relativistic speed v to another planet as light years away. Write a program to ask the user for the value of s and the speed v as a fraction of the speed of light c. Then print out the time in years that the spaceship takes to reach its destination. A. In the rest frame of an observer on Earth. B. As perceived by a passenger on board the ship. Use the program to calculate the answer for a planet 10 light years away with V is equal to 0.99c. So, in this video, we will explain about the coding and how to run the command in Python 3. First is coding. This is the first line of the program. Hashtag, exclamation mark, slash usr, slash bin, slash env Python 3. This is known as shebang line. Shebang line, which is hashtag and exclamation mark to specify how to run a script. This part is compulsory to be written to run the program. Slash usr slash bin slash env is a utility that uses the user's path to run an application. This program is running by Python 3. Next is import numpy as np. This is how it needs to be written to import numpy module into the program. Numpy is the fundamental package for scientific computing with Python. The np code is the alias given for numpy. This line written as def time open bracket beta x close the bracket colon. Def is keyword for defining a function. In this case, the functions are beta and x. Beta is function for velocity and x is function for distance. Next is gamma is equal to 1 divided by np dot square root 1 minus beta square. This formula is derived to find value of velocity to be calculated in a time dilation because passenger in spaceship may experience slowdown. Because the time determined by the passenger are different with the time determined of the observer on the Earth. This is based on concept of relativity. The equation s underscore contract equal to s divided by gamma is to calculate the distance perceived by passenger on the spaceship. Based on relativity, all motion must be defined relative to a frame of reference and that space and time are relative. That's why the time and distance experienced by the passenger on the spaceship are different. This is formula for time dilation. T underscore Earth equal to S divided by beta is the formula to calculate time taken for the spaceship travels from Earth where the observer in the rest frame on Earth. The formula to calculate time taken is distance divided by velocity. Next, for the equation to calculate time taken for the spaceship travels from Earth and the observer is a passenger on board the spaceship is T underscore spaceship equal to S underscore contract divided by beta. The velocity for both observers is constant. Next is return T underscore Earth, T underscore spaceship. The return statement is used to exit a function and return a value. For this statement, it is used to find the value of time for the spaceship to reach its destination.
So, we continue with the next coding, which is beta equal to float open parenthesis, input open parenthesis, quotation mark, enter the val as multiple of speed, colon, quotation mark, closed parenthesis, closed parenthesis. The val here is the velocity. This line defines beta as the simple form of function to velocity statement. Beta is a measure of the volatility or systematic risk of a security compared to the whole system. What it means? It means the system is likely to contain a number of known or unknown bugs. Float function is used to return a floating point number from a number or a string. Then x equal to float open parenthesis input open parenthesis quotation mark, enter the distance in light year, colon, quotation mark, closed parenthesis, closed parenthesis. This line defines x as the simple form of function to distance statement. X is a standard hook to supply platform-defined behavior. Float function is used to return a floating point number from a number or a string. Next coding is t underscore earth, t underscore spaceship equal to time open parenthesis beta, x closed parenthesis. The time function retrieves the current time. Beta is function for velocity and x is function for distance. Then text equal to quotation mark, time in earth frame is brackets year and time in spaceship frame is brackets year, quotation mark, dot, format, open parenthesis, str open parenthesis, t underscore earth, closed parenthesis, str open parenthesis, t underscore spaceship, closed parenthesis, closed parenthesis. Text function is used to add text in the drawing object. It takes x and y coordinates and string that we want to write on xy position. For instance, the x is the velocity and y is the distance. Format function has been introduced for handling complex string formatting more efficiently. This method of the built-in string class provides functionality for complex variable substitutions and value formatting. And the last coding in the text editor is print open parenthesis text closed parenthesis. What does it mean? The print function prints the specific message to the screen or other standard output devices. The message can be a string or any other object. The object will be converted into a string before returned to the screen. For instance, in our case, we have the text output to be printed, which is to be visualized in Python 3 command. After we finish the codings that we write in the text editor, now without further ado, we will begin how to apply our codings and create the program in the terminal by using the Python 3 commands. Okay, firstly, we open the terminal. After we open the terminal, it will show us first the user account, which is now it's mine, Sewa at Sewa, and then we type pwd. What is pwd? Pwd is password database. it provides us access to the user account and password database. The pwd command prints the full name of current or working directory, which is mine is over home over sewa, and then we type cd dot over desktop. What is CD? CD is an abbreviation for change directory. The CD command moves us up to one directory. For example, in our case now, we have dot over desktop, which means that we now move us from the home directory to desktop directory. And then we type cd dot over SFC4053 like above, but now we move to the SFC4053 directory, and then we type ls. ls is a function to let us see the contents of our current working directory. Like my SFC4053 directory has some views of contents, and here we can see that I have the spaceship.py that we've created just now. But what if we've not created yet the text editor that we want to run? Firstly, we type touch.over spaceship.py. The touch is to create any file on the directory, and then we type gedit.over spaceship.py. The gedit is the function of the defaults of text editor. After we go to the gedit, we will find us to the text editor. From there, we can create the whole program that we want to run. After all of the touch, gedit, and creating the text editor, we will jump back to our terminal, which now we will type chmod plus x dot over spaceship.py. The chmod plus x is a function to make the Python script, which is our script is spaceship.py as an executable file.
Next, we will write ./spaceship.py. This command is to run the program. As we can see, after press enter, it stated that we need to input the value of speed. The speed has been determined, which is 0.99c. Then it stated to input the value of distance in light years, which is 10. Based on the information given, the program will show the solution for question A and B. The answer for question A, the time in Earth frame is 10.101010101010, and B, time in a spaceship frame is 1.4249228262288782 year. So that's all.